Hi everyone, Crazy Blind Jake here. I'm legally blind and I love weapons, and I'm here with another affordable weapon review. Today we're going to go over these weapons of the traditional Okinawan martial artists, and some of regular mainland Japan as well, and probably China too. And, well, what the heck. You know, these are just plain iconic and most traditional karate styles. And these are fancy beating sticks, as my eldest brother would call them. These are tonfa, and these are traditional wooden ones. Maybe not super traditional, but they're about as traditional as you can get for the modern age without spending a ton of money, because these are about $30 a pair, or at least at what I sell them for. And they're very simple and very versatile weapons if you're training in the martial arts and you get into weapons training with tonfa. And they're great because they're a baton, they're a hooking weapon, they're a defensive weapon, they're an offensive weapon. They're extremely super versatile. And they're very simple in their construction. I mean, if you had a wood lathe and some know-how, you could easily make your own pair. It would take a lot of work. Sometimes it's just easier just to buy them. But you can't really go wrong with tonfa if you know how to use them. I mean, police for many, many years use these, believe it or not, and we just call them a nightstick. They're commonly used in pairs, but most police back in the day used them as one single tonfa versus a pair of tonfa. There are even some still police departments today that still utilize these instead of the extending batons. Not very many, but a few. I actually have a friend who's an instructor who is around the age of my father, and back in his home state he used to help train the police, and he taught them to use these, the martial artist way versus just the police way. And I believe some of them actually still carry these even today. But anywho, that's beside the point. So, traditional wooden tonfa, $30 a pair. Very affordable, very good weapon. They're a good less lethal option. Of course, they can be very lethal if you know what you're doing, or even if you just plain club somebody to death, which, please don't club anyone to death unless you absolutely have to. But seriously, my overall take on these, I've gotten a few pairs in that were so-so, and then most of them I've gotten in were very well put together. So altogether, I have to give them 4 out of 5 stars for wooden tonfa.